Welcome back to Taiji. We are almost done here in the overworld of Taiji, and I did check my puzzle count, it's like 348, and I did have a look at how many total puzzles there are in the game, and apparently there's 445 or something. That's like the max that people have generally found at this point, so that's probably the max. So yeah, it seems like there's a little more under the surface here, so not really ending Taiji anytime soon, I think. But anyway, we have this puzzle line here that I've left off for quite some time with some dots and stuff, so let's get into this. So 9 dots here, solo dots, 3 dots, probably just one of these. Yep, I mean, that's simple enough, you don't even really need to count. And this one has 3. Yeah, so we just do that. And this one has 3 again. But now we probably do like the inverse, I would think. Yep, exactly. Here we have 9 again. So if I do that, I only have 8. But if we do this, then everything works almost? No, not quite. There we go. Yep, these have to be flipped. 8 tiles here, and 2 and 2 and 2. That's not even 8. Oh, wait. We probably just do something like this? Not quite. That's 9 tiles. If I could add in 1 fewer somehow. Because, yeah, I mean, we need 2 for this one. And it doesn't matter if they're black or white, because nothing is locked. We can just start by doing this. And then I guess this could be black if we want. And then we could do this. And then add this in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Yep, because this one doesn't care about the shape. Now this one is locked. So one of these has to be black and the others have to be yellow. So I mean, seems like we'll do that to start. Not even seems, like we have to do that. And then one of these will have to be black. Probably this one. Oh, and that's locked too, I see. This one just needs 1. It's still an issue. I can't add in this one. I can't do that either. We could do something like that instead. That seems kind of likely. There we go. Yep. Yeah, these are kind of weird when you mix in dots and flowers at the same time. So here, all black or all white. And again, I don't think it matters. I think we can just start. Just say these are all white. It doesn't matter. Then the rest will just, like, abide by. And then we have to add in this one in some way, either like this, or like this, or like this, or this. Because we already have 5 tiles here, so we need to help this one out by giving it the extra tile. And this needs 3 of its own. So we probably don't do that then. Probably something like that. Something like this seems pretty likely. Yeah, there we go. But again, that's the kind of thing that I just do because, well, this seems likely. It seems like there's no other way, but I don't know for sure. It's not like I've exhausted every possibility, but exhausting every possibility would just take far longer than just doing it. Alright, so now... Can't do that. But we can do that. That's still fine. Yeah, there we go. So we'll do something like this. Uh-huh. I guess this also works if we want to preserve the symmetry. I see. Now we don't want to, like, cut this off, if we can help it. Yeah, how do we not cut these off? We can do something like that. There we go. Yep. Kinda doubt this is gonna work out. Yeah, no. That's not gonna work out. Okay, hold on. We should look at these ones. They need to be separate from everything around them. So if we make these white to begin with, or just one of them, doesn't even matter. We make this one white. These have to be black, which means now this one has to be white. These ones have to be black. This one now can't be black, because if it is, we add in 3, so that has to be white, which means this one has to be black to give this one a partner. And then because of this, now this one needs to be black with the surrounding tiles white. And then we cut off the corners here so that these can be together. Oh, and these. There we go. Okay, yeah. So that's one you do completely step by step as well. Now here, we need one of these to pair with it. So we can just like do something like that. Yeah, I mean that's a simple one. But now we don't want to pair them, or we can pair 2. That's also fine. So again, we can just start with one of them, and then we know we'll get this kind of thing. Yeah, there we go. This looks a little more complicated, but we have some stuff given to begin with. So now this one has to be added in. And these have to be marked. These have to be marked. This has to be added in. This is black to begin with, so these are guaranteed, and then that has to be guaranteed black as well. This one we don't know yet. Kind of seems like we'll add this one in with this one, and this one with this one, and then keep these two together, but I guess, no, you can't really do that, can you? No, there's no way we can do that, because if this one is with this one, they would either need to both be white, which would clash, or both be black, which would clash. So yeah, that's not possible. So one of these has to be with one of these other ones. Like, we could add this one and then add this one as black, but if we do that, then these can't pair together, so that doesn't seem likely. Oh, right. No. I'm mistaken. Because we have these already paired up, and these already paired up. So never mind. So we'll probably do this kind of thing to add this in here, and this one added in here. Yeah. Okay, alright. I was just thinking about it wrong. I completely missed that we had already paired these up. Yeah, that kind of made that more complicated than it had to be. So here... I mean, seems pretty obvious to just do something like that. Oh, I see. This is the trick, that we need to pair this one with this group somehow. Somehow that has to go all the way there. Just like that. There you go. Just don't pair any of the yellow flowers with the yellow diamonds. Oh boy. Yeah, and once again, nothing is locked, so we can just kind of start. Like with this one, it needs to have two of its own. It could be black, it could be white, doesn't matter, but let's start with white. And now this is already paired with something, right? Like if I do that, yeah, then it's wrong. So now this has to be black. So we probably do something like this. Oh no, that doesn't work for this one. Okay, not quite that simple. So if this has to be black, that means these have to be black. And same here. But these, we don't know yet. And then we could just, like, add them in like that. Does that work? Just out of curiosity, if we, like, block it off like that. I'm just trying this. And then we add these in. Yep, exactly. And once again, nothing is locked, so we can just start. Just do this, and then do this, and then do that. And then this has to be paired with this one now. So we have to, like, go around there. And then this has to be paired, ooh, with the same one? Does that work? That works! Oh, so that's what that's supposed to teach you. That, like, you can pair one thing, one diamond, with a symbol. If there's a symbol that has multiple colors, it can be paired with one diamond of each color, in that sense. Like, the diamonds don't care that there's other colors being paired up with their own partner, somehow. Very, very open-minded. And the final one. Here we do have some locked tiles. So we know this has to be paired with one of these two, and the other one has to be paired with the other one. Because these can't be paired together. But meanwhile, these could be paired... Oh yeah, same here. So we'll have one group that pairs these two together. Oh, how is that going to work? And these are only single ones as well. So they need to, like, go all the way around? So that we can, like, dip in like that and have them in the same area? Something like that, but obviously not cutting off the black. Yeah, and then, like, something... Oh, no. Something similar here. Like, just thinking about the shapes. Like, this works for... Not this one. We add this one out? Yeah. That works for... No? Oh. There we go. That works for... What the hell? Oh, yeah. Exactly. now it works for everything that we, like, care about in that sense, just confirming this center part. Now the problem is... Wait, that's not really a problem, right? We can just add these in? Yeah, there you go, because they don't care about each other. Okay, there we go. That was a pretty neat puzzle line as well. A couple of them were more guessing. Again, when I say that, I don't mean that you have to guess, I just mean that realistically you're probably gonna guess a little bit, because that's a lot easier to just be like, well, this would make sense. But there you go. So that should be everything outside of heaven and that one pesky gallery puzzle, which I really don't want to go back and look at, and especially since I don't want to complete the gallery before we do heaven, at least for now. So, I guess we'll get started here again, and I'm a little intimidated. Which ones did I still have? I kind of feel like I want to do the dot one, the dominoes, because I did notice one thing, at least, when I was doing this, that, like, I was going... well, for one thing, someone did mention it, before I gave the whole no spoilers, no help reminder. Someone did mention that, like, starting from the smallest ones can often be easier than starting from the highest one. But even beyond that, I noticed that even when I do start with the highest one, if you look at this one, we can determine where the 2, 3, and 4 will be as well. Like, again, just in which region. So we know the 8 needs to be somewhere in this region, and the 7 needs to be somewhere in this region. The 6 can be either here or here, which means the 5 and the 1 has to be in the other corresponding region. The 4 has to be in this region, the 3 has to be in this region, and the 2 has to be in this region. So, like, there are options. And yeah, I can understand why starting with the 2 is a lot simpler than starting with the 8, since the 8 has 8 potential spots, where the 2 only has 2 potential spots. So, I suppose that makes more sense. So if we start from the 2, we can just check, like, which one it can be in. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty obvious, but I guess not guaranteed, right? Like, in theory, it could be here. And we could... No. Yeah, we can't skip any of these, right? Because, okay, we have... I need to do some counting. Yeah, we have 36 dots to place, and it's a 6x6 puzzle. So we actually do need to make use of every single tile on the puzzle, so we can't have the 2 here, because we can't not make use of these 2. So this is guaranteed, to begin with, that the 2 has to be there. And then that means the 3 can't be here. The 3 has to be in one of these 2. But that's where I feel like you have to start just kind of trying some things. Because if the 3... For this one it doesn't matter. But for this one it does matter. If the 3 is here or here. That does have an impact. But I guess... we'll just go for this one to begin with, that because we've now had 3, we need 5 more here. Wait, how is that possible? By having the 5 up here? Ah. Right? I think we have to have the 5 here to then complete this 8, and then have the opportunity to have a 1 in here. And then if we'd had the 3 up here, then that means we're using 8 out of these 9 tiles, and we would need a 1 in here, but the 1 has to be in one of these tiles. So that's why you know this 3 has to be here, I think, and the 5 has to be here. The 1, we still don't know if it's in here or here. Wait. Yeah, it could be in this group, or it could be in this group. So let's leave that for now. But now, we know the 4 has to be in this group. And there's only one tile that it can be in that group, while still being in this area. Right? And then... the 6 now has to be in this area. It can't be in these 2 tiles. It can be in these 2. And it can't be in It can be in any of these three, based on these two puzzles. It cannot be here. So, like, these two and this one is off limits, because if it's here, that would mean we would need the one in here, and the one we know has to be up here. And then here... yeah, it's whether it's in this area or in this area. But this one is 6 tiles, and if we put it here, we would need to add 2 more in, and the 2 is already preoccupied. So we know it has to be in this group, and it can't be in these 2 tiles, so it has to be in this tile. Oh man, this makes so much more sense than what I was trying, like doing it from top to bottom. And then the 7... the 7 needs to be down here. And we have 8 tiles here. We could do that. And I think we will. Because this was 12, right? Yeah, this is 12 tiles. So if we add the 7 in this group, we also need to add the 1. I mean, I guess that works too. Yeah, we have like 2 different options. Either we add the 7 and 1 in this group, or we add the 8 and then the 7 and 1 here. And I think, does either work? Let's try that. Like, if I place the 7 here, and the 1 here, then this is complete. And we just need... ah, yeah, that's why it doesn't work. Because now we can't add the 8 and 1 into the same group. Okay, so I guess that means we have to do it the opposite way around. We need... oh boy, wait, what do we need? I mean, I guess the 8 has to be in one of these tiles still. And then in one of these, so it has to be in one of these 4 tiles. But how do we add it together with a 1 then? I guess, yeah, it doesn't, right. It doesn't need to be with a 1 in this puzzle. Like, if we just add it here to begin with, and then add the 1 here, yeah, we won't want this. So let's, like, move this over here. Now this is 6, we have the 8 complete. Oh, but that doesn't work. Yeah, so that's better. Now this is complete. And the 7 in this area is all we need, and it can just be here, right? Did I do it right? There we go. Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, I was just approaching it in the wrong way. Don't start with the biggest ones. I thought that just seemed to make more sense, because we knew on this puzzle that we had the areas for each one. We knew the 8 had to be here, we knew the 7 had to be here, and so on. So I just seemed like a better idea than starting from the bottom where, like, yeah, the 2 could in theory be like in this area or be in this area if you just add in like in this one. If we add the 2, we could add the 6 as well, but yeah, when you actually go through it, I guess you find out that's not true. Oh boy. But that's only 2 out of the 4. Which ones do we still have? I did do the flowers, right? Flowers are complete. We still have lines and these ones, diamonds. Did I even look at the lines? Because I guess we've been doing lines, so maybe I should try that out. Oh yeah, I did look at this one. Oh boy, yeah. These ones, I'm not so sure about. God, I'm not sure about them at all. I mean, I just... initially, again, now I'm just reverting to, like, intuition stuff. That it just feels like we'll pair something over here. Because then these are just like... I mean, I guess that's what you do. Like, we just need to find 3 places that have symmetry for the 2 symbols. The other symbols don't even matter. Wait, doesn't that mean I can just, like, add all of these in? Oh no, it doesn't. But it's kind of close. It's kind of close. Can we have 2 of them in the same area? No, we cannot. This spot does work, though. But not down here. So this is the only spot? Yeah, that's the only spot that works for that specific trio of shapes. So I guess this one has to be alone in that sense. But then what? We have single tiles? Yeah, the single tiles look pretty promising. I mean, does that just happen to work out? Like, they're now in the same area here? And they're now... Yeah, I mean, that just worked out. And then we just need to find one more area. But where would that be? This area doesn't seem to have any other shapes. Oh, we would have it in the same area. Something like this. We would have to do. But not there. Probably... Probably here. Almost. Just at the tips. Yep. There we go. I think that's it. Alright. I mean, that was just kind of spot the difference, like. You just have to find the thing that, like, looks... that just aligns on all 3. But now there's one left, and I don't know if I can do that today. Okay, let's reset all this. Oh god, I definitely can't do it today. I thought it was like 20 minutes, but it's 30 minutes. I think we have to stop here, even though I would love to, like, finish this up so we could end it on that note, but I think that's everything we can do. We'll have to look at this one next time. Oh boy. This feels like the hardest one to me, but 3 out of 4! Hopefully I can crack this last one next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And maybe we'll see the base ending next time. We'll see you then.